Welcome to this week's market update. U.S. stocks climbed to new highs in several sessions, with the S&P 500, NASDAQ, and Dow all gaining ground. Tech and AI-related names drove much of the momentum, especially after Nvidia announced a major investment in OpenAI. Investors also poured back into equities, with about $12 billion of inflows into U.S. stock funds last week, reversing earlier outflows. Bond funds also attracted attention, particularly in the short to midterm space. On the macro side, inflation data came in line with expectations and consumer spending held firm, easing fears that sticky prices might derail the Fed's rate cut path. Still, resilient labor data suggests the central bank may remain cautious about cutting too aggressively. Gold held strong near record territory, trading around $3,748 per ounce and gaining about 1.5% on the week. The metal continues to draw support from tariff headlines, steady central bank buying, and safe haven demand. Silver eased slightly, slipping to about $44.80 as traders reassessed near-term momentum. In crypto, volatility returned. Bitcoin slid from above 115,000 to below 112,200, pressured by nearly $2 billion in liquidations and a firmer US dollar. Analysts now see a potential retest of the 110,000 level if pressure persists. Ethereum fell harder, losing nearly 8% and dropping under 4,200. Still, some crypto-linked companies were standouts. IREN surged after doubling its AI cloud capacity and expanding GPU holdings, while Bitdeer rallied on higher revenue targets tied to its push into high-performance computing. Looking ahead, the focus this week will be on fresh inflation numbers, particularly the Fed's preferred PCE index, along with new labor market data. Stronger than expected results could temper hopes for more cuts, while weaker prints would likely boost both gold and crypto. Fed officials are also scheduled to speak, and their tone will be closely watched for clues on whether policy remains in easing mode. Dollar and bond yield moves remain critical too. Further strength would weigh on metals and crypto, while weakness could provide support. Finally, corporate earnings and AI developments from major tech firms will be key in determining if equities can keep their upward momentum. In short, stocks showed strength last week, gold held firm near records, and crypto corrected sharply, but saw bright spots in AI-linked companies. The next few days will likely set the tone for whether this optimism continues or cools.